So what would be fascinating for me is if you were able to put in the country or location of where you are if you're watching this video today. That would be really interesting to know. What we can do at Olympic, or at least what I can do at the moment, is keep you moving indoors. So I've put together a mobility session. I hope you really enjoy it. Stay within your limits. Your one requirement to bring with you for this session was a glass of water. So if you haven't got one, go and get one, put it by the side and take your first sip. This is your best friend to keep you healthy and well during this time. Cut out the alcohol, cut out the fizzy drinks, cut out the sugar, and start focusing on drinking lots of this stuff. 3 parts. I want to teach you a yoga sequence that I learned while I was in Mexico traveling. It's really quite practically useful as not only for your mobility, but as a benchmark for tracking your mobility. It can be a bit challenging at the beginning, but what you will find is that as you do it over time, you will see and feel your body lengthen. So it's very good for that purpose. It's like a benchmark to track your progress. The other thing is, there's a breathing aspect to this which I will try to cover later in the next few or 5 days. The breathing and the practice together, for me, is a really great warm-up activity to set your body ready for mobility training. Then I'll just do 10 minutes of mobility, and I'll keep it simple today. We're going to work on some ground to stand transitions. Getting up and down off the floor. So it's going to be a lot of leg work, a lot of hip work, knees, ankles. If you're a person who sits for a long time, or you're going to be sitting around the house quite often, this is the kind of stuff you really need to keep your hips and your pelvis mobile and active. And then at the end, I've got another thing that I want to share with you that I learned along the way, which was kind of like a meditation regression, a de-stressor, if you like. You'll be lying on the floor, and I'll take you through a series of commands, I guess, that will help you relax your entire body. One thing that's really important, apart from good sleep and good eating and good nutrition and so on, and exercise and all of the sanitation stuff we have to do, is trying to stay calm and not stressed. That's the best thing you can do for your immune system as well. Because outside was kind of too noisy for my microphone. Like there's too much wind and noise and traffic, so I moved in. But I have a great view of the natural landscape outside. And so I encourage you to either do these activities either in a place where you can see green, green foliage, or you're outside in nature, getting some good vitamin D, breathing fresh, clean air, and having green in front of you. Just the sight of green trees calms us down and keeps us healthy and well, or as part of that process.